Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister wives Robyn and Kody are criticized by Janelle Brown. Janelle Brown, a sister wife, thinks Kody is a narcissist. Since the first episode of Sister Wives Tell All, Janelle has been complaining about Kody. In one of her one-on-one talks with Suki, Janelle disclosed that she believes Kody is a narcissistic person because he would love bomb his wife after shattering their hearts. When asked if she thinks Kody is a narcissist, Janelle said she sees many signs that he is, but she will let others make their own judgment. Furthermore, Janelle has stated that she simply doesn't like Robyn and Kody and has no intention of remaining friends with them. Janelle attacks Robyn and Kody. Kody and Robyn discussed their first sight love in the fourth segment of the Sister Wives Tell All. They both acknowledged looking at one another and claimed to have been shocked all over. Kody even became emotional and claimed that God was his wingman during that period, saying that when God is on his side, he is unbeatable. The subject prompted the ex-wives to talk about the peculiar courting between Robyn and Kody. Janelle said she wouldn't marry Kody if she had a year before committing to the family, arguing that the year-long relationship between Robyn and Kody was wrong. Although Janelle acknowledged that she was captivated by Kody's charisma, she has no regrets about the things they have created and constructed for the family. Kody Brown, Sister Wives, responds to Kody and Robyn's lies. Kody Brown also talked about her impressions of Kody and Robyn's first encounter. The sister spouse's star claims that although she and Kody experienced the same thing, they never discussed it with the other spouses. As a result, Suki believed Robyn and Kody had something much more unique from the start, and Kody concurred, saying they simply needed to conceal it. The fact that Kody and Robyn never told them was another degree of deceit and treachery, Kody said. It is undeniable that Kody Brown fell in love with Robyn. He admitted to falling hard for her. He maintained, however, that he never intended to leave his previous spouses in order to be with Robyn, even after making this admission. Following tell-all rip-offs, Sister Wives fans demand the show's cancellation. Life of a sister wife after polygamy. Robyn, Mary, Kody, and Janelle were the spouses of Kody Brown. But Mary, Janelle, and Kody made the decision to end the marriage almost 3 years ago. They could see that Robyn was the favorite wife and were no longer content. But ever since, their lives have appeared to be a lot more content and joyful. David Woolley is Kody's second husband. Janelle and Mary are also leading the finest lives possible. After years of being in a terrible marriage, they are reconnecting with their kids and discovering who they are. The three's departure was praised by the fans. But the program has changed since then, and it probably won't ever be the same. Following tell-all rip-offs, fans demand the show's end. Following the reveal, many are calling for the show to terminate. Nobody is pleased with the way things turned out and how dull they were. From the inception to the present, I have been an OG devotee through every season. I believe I've moved on from it. I've completely lost interest in them, not because I'm upset with them, crybaby, or Robyn. How come we're still working out the divorce after 3 seasons? Following the conclusion of the previous season, I quit watching. To be honest, I realize I'm not missing anything when I read posts on this sub. It's merely a long, slow show about nothing. After tonight's 4th reveal I'll stop watching. Since they are no longer sister wives, there is no longer a plot. It ought to be the end. This iteration, anyway. After the OG3, I'd be up for a separate show and, if it's feasible, checking in with their kids. However, KNR? Oh no. Oh, just let it be. I slept. Once more. Fans of Sister Wives appear to be tired of the show. Additionally, they are tired of Robyn Brown and Kody. The concept of a spin-off of life after marriage is not opposed by viewers. But they don't like the current state of the show. It didn't have to be this way, and the tell-all was still them rehashing the divorce. Is the Sister Wives period coming to an end? Are you prepared for its completion? Comment below with your thoughts. Your opinions on this matter would be greatly appreciated. Are Sister Wives David Woolley and Kody Brown concerned about their money? The quick growth of Sister Wives stars Kody Brown and David Woolley's Airbnb business has sparked concerns about possible financial overstretching. Prior to leaving their multiple marriage in 2021, Kody, 53, was married to polygamist Kody Brown. She raised Kody's 6 children during their 27-year marriage as the third of his 4 wives. Kody tried online dating after the breakup and quickly found David. The couple's friendship developed quickly. Within a month of meeting, they were looking at potential wedding locations. Their 2023 wedding was highlighted in a Sister Wives television special. In Moab, Utah, Kody Brown and David Woolley exchanged vows. Because they had spent so much time there early in their romance, they had a profound connection to the place and found it to be very important. Since then, the Sister Wives Season 19 cast members have purchased many homes in Moab with the intention of turning them into rental properties. Each house has been painstakingly remodeled and furnished to provide warm and welcoming areas for visitors. Kody actively markets these rental properties to her sizable social media following. However, there are concerns about whether they are taking on too much financial risk given their quick entry into the vacation rental industry. David and Kody quickly expanded their Airbnb business. The Sister Wives Season 19 stars Kody Brown and David Woolley have quickly grown their Airbnb business in Moab, Utah, a location that holds significant meaning for them. Since getting married in 2023, the couple has bought several homes and painstakingly renovated them to make comfortable vacation rentals. Kody uses her substantial social media following to advertise these residences, drawing visitors with their distinct charm. Although their active involvement in repairs shows their dedication, the quick purchase of houses raises questions about possible financial overstretching. In spite of this, their expanding company demonstrates their drive and same goal in the cutthroat Moab rental market. Several of their properties have been the subject of posts by Kody. Her most recent post was on the Storm House, as she refers to it. Kody claims that the spacious home can accommodate 10 people and has 3 suites. It's close to Zion's Sand Hollow, and so many hiking and riding trails, is one of the things she captioned. In the video, Kody and David take the audience on a tour of the charming home, showcasing each bedroom's unique decor. The brand plays a significant role in the pitch because one hallway also contains pictures of sister wives. This is the third property that Kody and David have owned. Deep discounts are available on Kody and David's Airbnbs. Recently, Kody shared on Instagram that she and David were offering steep discounts on all of their Airbnb rentals. This could indicate that they are having trouble finding tenants, which could indicate financial difficulty. Although the Sister Wives Season 19 cast has quickly grown their rental business, sharp price reductions may be a sign of less demand than anticipated in the cutthroat Moab market. The reductions imply trouble filling reservations, even though they have worked hard to update the houses and advertise them through Kody's considerable social media following. This action may indicate a need to create cash flow, which raises questions regarding overstretching and the long-term viability of Kody and David's ambitious Airbnb business. Janelle Brown joined the Brown family as the second wife and quickly established herself as a pragmatic, even-tempered presence. Unlike Mary and Kody, Janelle's approach to plural marriage was rooted in logic and long-term vision. She was more business-minded and independent, often stepping away from the emotional volatility of Kody's other relationships. For years, Janelle kept her frustrations private. She prioritized the family's financial stability and took a leadership role in practical matters like housing and income. But as Kody's favoritism toward Robyn became undeniable, Janelle began to pull away emotionally. Her transformation from quietly supportive to vocally critical didn't happen overnight, it was years in the making. The breaking point. The events leading up to the tell-all reveal a deep well of resentment and betrayal. For Janelle, the COVID-19 pandemic acted as a catalyst that exposed Kody's unequal treatment of his wives. His rigid rules favored Robyn and her children, effectively isolating the other wives and creating division within the family. Janelle, who had always advocated for fairness and autonomy, felt sidelined and disrespected. In her one-on-one interviews with host Sukanya Suki Krishnan, Janelle finally let it all out. She spoke not only as a heartbroken ex-wife but as someone who had spent years trying to hold together a family that Kody seemed increasingly uninterested in maintaining, unless it benefited his relationship with Robyn. 2. Janelle calls Kody a narcissist. The love bombing accusation. One of the most eyebrow-raising moments in the tell-all came when Janelle accused Kody of love bombing his wives. Love bombing, a term used in psychology, describes manipulative behavior where someone showers another with attention and affection to gain control. Janelle described how Kody would be cruel or neglectful, only to suddenly turn on the charm when it suited him. This cycle of emotional manipulation was, according to her, typical of narcissistic behavior. When Suki asked directly whether she thought Kody was a narcissist, Janelle stopped short of confirming it outright but said, "There are a lot of indications. Let the people decide." This calculated yet telling statement left little ambiguity. She believed Kody was emotionally manipulative and self-centered, and she was no longer afraid to say so. Why this matters. Janelle's accusation matters because it confirms what many longtime Sister Wives viewers have suspected. Kody's leadership style, once framed as confident and assertive, had veered into controlling and ego-driven territory. As Kody became increasingly consumed by his bond with Robyn, his interactions with the other wives appeared more dismissive and erratic. For Janelle to publicly call him out as a narcissist is not just a personal dig, it's a major moment in the show's history. It reveals a pattern of dysfunction that goes beyond simple romantic incompatibility and into the realm of emotional abuse. 3. I just don't like them. Janelle cuts ties with Kody and Robyn. A blunt rejection of friendship. Unlike Christine, who has remained on cordial terms with Kody for the sake of their children, Janelle has taken a more definitive stance. She told Suki flatly, "I just don't like them," when asked whether she could see herself maintaining a friendship with Kody and Robyn. Her words weren't said in anger, they were said with clarity. This honest admission highlights how deep the betrayal runs for Janelle. It's not just about romantic loss or the breakdown of a marriage, it's about years of being devalued, gaslit, and excluded from a relationship that was supposed to be equitable. The final severing of the sister wives bond. Robyn once claimed that she viewed the sister wives as best friends. But Janelle's comment is proof that such bonds no longer exist. While Robyn remains legally married to Kody and still calls him her soulmate, the spiritual and emotional connections with the other wives have disintegrated. Janelle's decision to cut ties also signals a broader unraveling of the sister wives experiment. Once seen as an idealistic community of shared love and responsibility, the Brown family is now fractured by favoritism, resentment, and bitterness. And Janelle wants nothing more to do with the remnants of what once was. 4. Janelle slams Kody and Robyn's inappropriate courtship. A year-long courtship sparks controversy. During the tell-all, Kody and Robyn reflected fondly on their courtship, even calling it love at first sight. Kody described a moment of divine intervention, saying he felt a shock through his body when he first saw her and that God was his wingman. The romanticism in their story was starkly contrasted by the reactions of the other wives. Janelle was visibly uncomfortable and openly criticized their year-long courtship, calling it inappropriate. She explained that if she had spent a year with Kody before marrying him, she likely would have walked away. Her remarks cast a spotlight on the imbalance in how Kody pursued Robyn versus how he approached his earlier marriages. A relationship built on exclusion? Janelle's commentary adds credibility to a long-standing fan theory, that Robyn and Kody were never truly interested in a plural family. From the beginning, their courtship seemed different, longer, more romantic, and more exclusive. While the other wives joined Kody in spiritually significant ceremonies that emphasized community, Robyn had the fairy tale. And it cost the rest of them dearly. Christine joins Janelle, another level of lying. Hidden affection and secretive behavior. Christine Brown echoed many of Janelle's sentiments. She recounted how she and Kody had also felt a spark when they first met but never flaunted it. What bothered her most was the secrecy and the way Kody and Robyn kept their intense feelings hidden from the other wives, only to reveal them years later with a romanticized narrative. This, Christine said, was another level of lying. By presenting their love as something mystical and predestined, Kody and Robyn undermined the legitimacy of the other relationships. Christine's words confirmed that the emotional betrayal ran deeper than Kody and Robyn were willing to admit. Be a pattern of dishonesty? Christine's and Janelle's experiences suggest a clear pattern. Kody's love for Robyn didn't grow over time, it was instantaneous and all-consuming. Rather than acknowledge this and adjust expectations accordingly, he led his other wives to believe that they still had a seat at the table. In reality, that table had been cleared, and only Robyn remained. 6. Kody admits he fell hard for Robyn.